How much is the actual game itself involved, and how much includes social media and other channels?
Yeah, well, I like to remind folks that even though we like to analyze the ads and talk about the ads, for the marketing teams involved in these, it's big campaigns, right? So they're not just thinking about Super Bowl ads, television ads, they're thinking about Super Bowl advertising strategy. So to your point, social media plays in. There's live activations in New Orleans, which I had the fortune of seeing up close. There is a parade where a lot of the brands are featuring, different activations within the parade environment. As soon as you get to the airport in New Orleans, first thing out of the gate, you see different, Super Bowl ads and advertisers all hitting you, even on the escalators. There's Pepsi branding all the way down. Yeah, so a lot goes into it, including the tie-ins with the game. And I don't know if you saw some of the tie-ins that happened, but the Duracell ad with Tom Brady being rebooted,
Right.
heading to that commercial break. And like if you went on Twitter when the Doritos ad was airing on X, you would see like the Dorito chips flying with like, kind of some cool guerrilla marketing tactics and things the teams are doing. So it's kind of exciting to see. And one of the things I learned on the ground in New Orleans, talking to a lot of these advertisers, is that it's not just the Super Bowl for them. And it's not even just Super Bowl advertising, but it's football advertising and sports marketing and, the NFL and specific sponsorships, brand advocates with different players of specific teams with local tie-ins. So a lot goes into all of this that we don't really think about every day if we're not involved in it on the marketing side.
Yeah, and I mean that makes a lot of sense because I mean it's quite a hefty investment for a one-time thing, right? So it makes a lot of sense for it to be part of a larger strategic initiative. And that, as you mentioned, the pregame, whether they're teasers or rolling out the ads earlier or things like that, is certainly a big component here. We're going to talk about the postgame analysis